Captain sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you.
Pleasure. Tuka meopak. Always a pleasure.
Good. It's been long. Okay. आता सुरुवात करपाक I don't want to make this informative podcast म्हणटा ते भाशेन too long. So let's come straight to the disturbances you call it, or apprehension म्हणनाका, or aspirations of the people of Goa. Of course, people have looked at you as a person in whom lot of hopes are put. So small things here and there, you could become a villain. Okay. Pahile Sir, let me come to the point. I am trying to represent the common thoughts of the people, cutting across party lines, taking the pulse of the people from the ground actually. As an activist or activism, eka kodin, but a common viewpoint like is Congress having that perception कि Congress is going to win Goa because of the anti-incumbency of the BJP government, number one. Number two, Congress has अजून तो thought process अजून उरला that Congress एक व्हडलो दोयरो and there is no issue and there is no dearth of people coming and going out. And third part in that part is, does the Congress think that Baba एक टीना इफेक्ट असता काय म्हणून, I mean TINA, there is no alternative to Congress, which I think when there were only two-party system I can understand. So तुका कितें दिसता हेजेर? All these things, can you capsule them as one?
पहिले सुवातेर हांव तुका देव बरें करूं म्हणटा that तूं टायम घेवन आयला to take my views. These are my views, personal views, and it also may reflect to a great extent even the party view. So पहिले म्हणा तुवें regarding the anti-incumbency factor. पळय anti-incumbency factor तें उतर अंडरस्टँड करपाक बरें दिसता. इट इज लायक एक वॉल बिहाइंड वीच यू हायड. हांव कांय काम करिना आनी ऑटोमॅटिकली वोट येतले. इट इज रॉंग. नो. 2017 एंटी इनकम्बन्सी हाडले, 2022 एंटी इनकम्बन्सी हाडले. दॅट शोज दॅट एंटी इनकम्बन्सीच्या फॅक्टरान लोक वोट करिना. लोक, पीपल, वोटर इज वायज. ही वॉन्ट्स अ व्हेरी स्ट्रॉंग opposition or a strong alternative. What do you offer alternative for Goa and for the people? So Congress as an opposition has to give an alternative, a constructive alternative, honest alternative. Je lok believe kotta, accept it, and they become part of the movement to throw out a destructive government, a dishonest government. People, party cannot take people for granted कि automatically vote करते. No.
So anti-incumbency will be there, but it does not translate all anti-incumbent voters will vote Congress.
Absolutely.
So there are other options today.
Absolutely. Yes.
Second part no Captain Sahab is लोकांच्या मनान अशें जाता, and at a grassroots, if you see, many times you might have heard people saying opposition हुई हा. The NGOs down, civil society, intellectuals down, activists, these people also playing a type of a part of a opposition only. Jalar, your opposition initially quite strong it was, and everybody used to think yes, 7 जण 33 जाणांक हालयतात म्हणून. But in later days we have found that हे 3 जण opposition आहात त्या पासून, not individually, within the Congress, last 2 years, my concern is there because we are die-hard Congress involved voters. We have been taken away from Congress because of this type of disunity among the Congress themselves. आणि हांव म्हणत आयलो काँग्रेसान हे 3 घटक जाले म्हणून. बट आता अशें दिसती पडटा 4-5 घटक आसात. तूं म्हणटलो ना ओ कोणूय आमच्या पार्टी लिडरांनी म्हणला अशें ना. बट circumstantial evidence दिसती पडटा रिसंटली तुम्ही न्यू भुरग्याक घेतलो चिराग नायक म्हणून. Very good, beautiful, hats off to that, because it's a way of growing the party. But I have seen that important Congress people who have been working at the grassroots for the last so many years at a Margaon level, Savio Coutinho म्हणून, he was not seen for that meeting, number one. Number two, at the South Goa district level, Savio de Silva was also conspicuous in his absence. तो असो ही डिसयुनिटी अशें दिसता की बाबा ह्या कित्याक एकठांय जायना. आर यू ऑल नॉट टेकिंग एवरीबडी इन टू कॉन्फिडन्स, बिकॉज वेन यू आर प्रोजेक्टिंग अ न्यू एंट्री ऑफ अ स्ट्रॉंग लीडर, स्ट्रॉंग युनिटी ऑल्सो हॅज टू बी सीन नो. सो हेजेर कितें आहा तुजें?
पण म्हाका आसूंक आयलें कित्याक when you framed that question, I could see Goa's own current thapper कसो क्वेश्चन घालता आनी म्हूण म्हाका आसूंक आयलें दिसतूच दिस इज अ क्लासीक दुसरा स्पिनर घालता पळय फ्रॉम कमिंग फ्रॉम आमचो ओन करंट थॅपर. सो पळय, पार्टयेन डिफरन्सीस आसता, सगळ्या पार्टयांनी एका फॅमिलीन पासून डिफरन्सीस आसता, बट अ फॅमिली स्टिक्स टुगेदर. आतां जशें पळयलां ऑपोजिशन कितें जाता, थोडे फावट आयडियोलॉजी इज डिफरंट, party line is different, but at the end of it, jenna assembly in veta or even outside assembly, when particular issues affecting Goa and amche lokank, thoy unity asukut jay. That is a prerequisite. Na zala je poi destroy kottat ruling, they will be happy in having a divided opposition, but opposition is there. They are in touch with each other as far as I know, because many times I speak to the leader of opposition, Sri Yuri Alemao, and I come to know, okay, MLAs have met, they have discussed something. So I don't go into the intricacies of them, what is their personal relationship. Keeping personal relationship aside, working relationship has to be there in the interest of Goa, which I feel is there, because आम्ही assemblyन तांचे performance पळयता, कशे MLA बराबर येतात, कशे they take on the government. Probably it is only for 2-3 days. Matches लांब तो आसत assembly session, जाल्यार you will come to know actually how much they stick together, they gel together, and they take on the government. 3 दिसांनी तितले कळना आमकां दिसता, yes, they take on very well. आणि another question what you asked is about Margaon. Mr. Chirag Naik has been taken. I'm sure there must have been discussion, there must have been consultation, thought process. Sometimes कितें जाता, एक मातशे differences आसता or some reservation आसता. Yes, तुवें सांगला about Mr. Savio Coutinho. I have personally been working with him from the time he has joined. He is the man who has kept the Congress flag flying high in Margaon and taken on the betrayer. Jenna betrayer gelo, you know, that was the first time I was meeting Mr. Savio Coutinho, जो जेन्ना पार्टीन आयला. ताचे पयलीं हांव आयकून जाणो आसलो, बट वळखो नाशिल्लो. बट हांवें पळयला तो कशे इश्यू इन्व्हेस्टिगेट करता, हाऊ ही एक्सपोजीज द बिगस्ट betrayer, who is a कितें म्हणटा तो blot on the Margaon constituency. Savio Coutinho is one of the tallest leader of the Congress in Margaon. There is no doubt about it, you know. But yes, हांवूय ताजे कडेन उलयतलो की आमचे कितें differences आसतले. So we have to come together to ensure that the Congress flag flies high. आतां त्या दिसा जेन्ना तें फंक्शन जालां, हांव मातसो लेट पावलो. हांवूय तूं म्हणटालो हांव ना तातूंत, but I had a very, very important task that was given by none other than Shri Rahul Gandhi. So, भितर कितें आहा तें आमी बसोन
Okay.
we will.
But when you talked about Babu Yuri Alemao, एक टाइम अशें दिसता बाबू युरी Alemao खंय जाल्यार घुसपला, ओ म्हाका दिसता तो इतलो that vociferousness, that तिडकीन पद तिडकीन बिफोर असेंब्ली पळय तो कमिटमेंट करता लोकांक की आपूण अशें करतलो तशें. That is not being seen later in the assembly though, because I don't want to go into the merits and demerits of that. But as Yuri Alemao as a leader of the opposition, that growth of that Congress, in spite of being only three of them, where the whole of Goa is with these three small numbers, they had the full freedom to grow Congress. The north to south, म्हाका ते Yuri Alema's investment in growing the party looks very less compared to protecting his own constituency, as per even some of the leaders who have made comments on this type of thing. So all the leaders, it's not only Congress, even in Aam Aadmi also we had that issue where certain MLAs, they are more protective of their constituency. They say constituency first, me first. Party, but growth, now in Valley also, Valley being a South Goa constituency, I don't see there is much any activities going on with the hands and blessing of Babu Yuri Alema, number one. Number two, North, we are all fighting for the same pie, which is a non-BJP voters pie. So, growth through Babu Yuri Alema, this thing. Because Yuri Alema, I'm not able to get through him. I've been trying to talk to him for the last 4 months. But he's out of reach. Forget he's out of reach. I heard he's even out of reach of some Congress leaders also. So it becomes very difficult for us to even talk to him. We are strong supporters of him. But somehow he's got an allergy, like with respect to discussing these matters about the growth of the Congress.
Now, I have known Babu Yuri Alema for last almost 3 years from the last election. One thing I know, he is an excellent strategist. And how I came to know, Lok Sabhache election. Jenna Sogle Nidum Vetale, tired, then he was there, Rachi, 12:30 meeting, planning, next strategy, next day, and I realized at his age, at his experience, the way he used to plan, strategize, kya gaon, kya wada, communist. Secondly, Elton, I saw his connect with the common person, gavani, village ani, the direct connect. And amcho Carlos Ferreira, Dr. Carlos Ferreira, intelligent person, advocate. And of course, there are people in the Congress who are taking the flag ahead as far as assembly and the constituency are concerned. Veli tuye muna na ami mache busy halle, but I will be giving more time. Not only south, I have started moving in north also. But ani aksanta Yuri Babaji is a very friendly, very open person. Maka this is some misunderstanding because हांव जाणो आमचे गांवचे चिखलेचे खूप फावटा जशी वेतात. I don't speak to Yuri, but I speak to his PA or I speak to, because I know to busy astolo must be with his constituency people. I give a ring to the PA. नाले आमचो तो विकी बाबा विकी फोन करता मातसो येता. Always he is open to people. So I will definitely speak to him जे तुवें म्हणा तें कित्याक असले misunderstanding आसूंक उपकारना, because हांव जाणो you take issues across Goa. And you having this thought should not be there. So maybe to busy hallo.
No, I wouldn't have spoken this today. It's been last 3 months I'm trying to get in touch with him. We also want to grow. See, we are also becoming a target as activists. तुम्हें बोले कितले जण arrest करो, frivolous FIRs करो. Yeah, that activists are NGOs, they themselves handle it. But झगडटात कोणाक लागून finally. So it becomes a little difficult when our own people are not able to even talk to us, So it does become difficult. It's not to air this. The topic came about Yuribab, so I'm saying.
No, I will personally intervene because 99% of me is still on your side, activism side. 1% is political. So
Okay.
I will personally be the bridge. And you will realize when you meet and discuss with Yuri, that yes, he is very open, very this, and I'm sure he will take up issues behalf.
No, because he should also understand this thing, that you cannot ignore everybody just because he doesn't belong to your constituency. Because we want to talk to Babu Yuri, not because he's an MLA of Kungoli. He is a leader of the opposition. So then he should be able to talk to people from Padne to Kanpan to Vasco to Ponda also. So that should be the count. Otherwise, what will happen now, Captain Bob? That all these grievances will come together and they'll explode one day. Otherwise, it becomes. See, we know it has been an excellent example, MP election for you. Minimum money, minimum muscle, minimum machinery with you, with everything minimum.
And maximum people.
Maximum people.
Yes.
So that will work only because तुझे the past your connect with the people was more important. So that has given you the better dividends, you can say. आता इतने grilling झाले. So but now I want to also be on the positive side of yours. You have been really taking a lot of issues. Now there are two things, two sides. One, people making awareness, people taking up the issues, and the issues being got solved. Now, I also believe certain solution also has to come from the Almighty. But the least thing is this elected representative cutting across the parties. जाऊं ते आरची जाऊं आम आदमी जाऊं काँग्रेस जाऊं विजय बाब सरदेसाय सगळे गोवा फरतात हे सगळे आसाचे बरे आहात बट is there a fear within the Congress leaders that these certain people are आम्ही घेतले जाल्यार they will become superpowers within the Congress म्हणून त्यांना थोड्यांक sideline करता काय or are they wanting to take in people who will be following their orders and being under their wings? This is one part. And the second and the final question will be, like, how do you chart out the blueprint in these coming few days and months and years to grow Congress as a party, not as an individual or as an individual constituency?
See, one main म्हणटा पळय ते तुवें सांगलां ते दोन तुजे क्वेश्चन टू डिफरंट पार्ट्स बट both questions have one common answer, that is ideology and commitment to Goa. Now, ideology कित्याक म्हणटा when you say भंय हा काय कोण येत म्हूण no, all are welcome but we are very careful. I may not be in the decision making but yes, I express my views within the party and that views are be careful कोणाक घेता ते twice we have been betrayed. I was not there part of it. तुम्ही कशे घेतुल्ले आणि ते कशे गेले freely आयले आणि freely गेले. This is not done.
But you cannot wash your hands, sir, saying that you are not a part of it.
No.
बांबोली फुटसाकडे
2018 म्हणटा हांव नाहल्लो आणि 2000 ते आयल्यात ते टिकेटी दिल्यात पळय हांव ना बट when you say that येवपाचे even day before yesterday when I was having talk with some very senior officials of the Congress party, I सांगले be careful, people will not forgive. Congress is not taking betrayals but who is trying to push them inside? I openly सांगला that the betrayer of Kalangut, already there is a script written by the BJP. तो आता थोड्या दिसांनी बीजेपी गाळी मारूंक लागतलो मागीर आपणाची ओन पार्टी फॉर्म करतलो. We are also getting reports that somebody from opposition, of course not Congress, is in touch with him. Touch asoo, kide asoo, we are not going to fall prey. We are forget he will not be allowed into the party. No betrayal will be allowed. But found there will be a mass campaign. You cannot fool the people. You cannot betray the people. Enough is enough. Because this betrayal is responsible for the destruction what is happening in Goa. कित्याक आयज ऑपोजिशन आमी लेस जाल्ले हांव हे तर तितले जाण हारले ऑपोजिशन वॉइस इन असेंब्ली वूड हॅव बीन स्ट्रॉंगर. आयज जितले 7 जाण आहा 15 जाण आसपाचे ओपोज करपाक तू करचो ना हे दोंगर कातरचो ना दोरया पिडेर करचो ना. सो बीजेपी हॅज बॉट देम आपणाच्या ओन स्वार्थाक लागून or there may have been cases against them आपणाक सांबाळपाक. So that's why I myself conveyed my thing. Be careful. Let there be a committee. Check the background of that person. What are his things? We will assist you. We have भंय ना कोणाचे कोण येतलो आनी कितें म्हूण but that thing you cannot betray the people again.
No, I am not taking particular names because of any interest, बट थोडे जाण आसा वीच काँग्रेस पार्टी देमसेल्फ विल बी नोईंग इन एंड आउट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल तो आग्नेल फर्नांडीस म्हणटा तो हाकलांक जातो. हेंका ते प्रमोट करून गेटिंग इन टू द काँग्रेस एन एक कमिटमेंट जावन कितें जातलें तसले जायते जाण आसा. आमचे स्मॉल टायमर आसा तो मेशू डिकोस्टा म्हणून आसा, जावं प्रतिमा कुतिनो आसा, जावं एलन म्हणून आहा आक्षितो, ते जायते जाण आसा. आय एम नॉट सेईंग दीज आर द ओनली पीपल, देर आर मेनी मोर. सो हेल्ले मनशाक घेवन येतनाच ग्रो करून फॉरवर्ड वचूंक जाता न्ही. वाय वेट टील द लास्ट मोमेंट लायक लास्ट टायम वीच वी डीड इन कोलवा. 15 दीस पयले टिकेट दिवप, दॅट कॅनॉट हॅपन.
थोड्यांक मेल्ल्या फळांतले उकलून हाडल्यात, उबे जिवे केल्यात आणि यु नो.
But sir, sorry. But you are a part. Sir, sorry, please. But you are a part of that system.
I will never wash
Holy
up
Cross सोपूत घेतला तेन्ना तूंय जाणा आशिल्लो. एफिडेविट केल्या, सोपूत घेतलो.
हांवें सोपूत घेतला
हय.
आनी त्या टायमार हांव जाणो आमचो तेन्नाचो प्रेसिडेंट बाब गिरीश चोडणकर म्हाका म्हणपाक लागलो तूं सोपूत घे आनी सगळे रिपीट कोत्तले. हांवें ताका सांगलें गिरीश बाब, तो खूब मानता हांव, गिरीश बाब आमच्या धर्मान सोपूत एलाउड ना. आमच्या हांगा रोजार करपाक जाता बट सोपूत घेवंक जायना. सो ताणें आनी एक कॅन्डिडेट हाडलो, तो ऑलरेडी हा म्हणपाक लागलो. मे बी म्हणलें, बट आय नो दॅट वी आर नॉट अलाउड. तेन्ना एक पादवीकार थंयचो जाणटो आयलो, तो म्हणपाक लागलो ना सोपूत घेवंक जायना. गिरीश बाबा पळय गोमले. एंड देन द बिगस्ट बिट्रेयर ही टू वचलो सोपूत थंयसर क्रिस्तांव कॅन्डिडेट आहा तांकां लोचेन घाले. येदो व्हडलो सोपूत. ओके, बट कमिंग बॅक, आतां तुवें म्हणे खूब जाण येवंक सोदता. आतां मेशू बाब हा, एक्सलंट जॉब, ही इज एक्सपोजिंग दॅट करप्ट एमएलए.
Yes. And I am not talking about giving tickets to people.
Yes.
Second, get
Belonging,
them, group them,
yes.
and let the people decide.
100%.
But how do you plan now to grow this Congress from here?
See, we
People
have,
should no.
No,
But why
there
should
is-
we vote
there
against
is-
Congress?
There is a lot of discussion that has happened. Where some senior people have come, we have met. Even काल राती पासून there was meetings happening. आणि आयज पासून येताना हांव हांगा इवन गाडयेन आसतना something will be rolled out now.
Good.
You know, because paus, views, now we cannot think of paus and we can't think of sun, and so we will be aggressive taking up people's issues, because we are not doing a favor by taking people's issues. People have done us a favor by voting, so it is our duty issues घेवपाक. आणि आमी इश्यू घेतले, we will expose this government. Otherwise आमची फुडली पिळगी आहा ती आमकां ब्लेम कोत्तली, तुमी कितें कोत्ताले जेन्ना डिस्ट्रक्शन जाताले पळय ते. सिंपल एक्झाम्पल तुका सांगता. आय विल बी टेकिंग अप दिस इश्यू नाव विथ लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन ऑल्सो टू टेक अप इन असेंब्ली. आता 2017 कोटींचो एक रिव्हॉल्विंग रेस्टॉरंट जुवारीचेर तुमी कोत्ता. ओके, आनी बॉम्बां आमच्या लोकांची देवळां आहान तांचे वयल्यान तूं फ्लायओव्हर कोत्ता. तांचे एक तोणी आहान, तोणे आणि टेम्पल आर सिनॉनिमस, कनेक्टेड, तू ते डिवायड कोत्ता. ओके, हांवें विचारलें विथ NHAI ऑफिशियल्स, तुमी बायपास कित्याक करना तो रिजनल प्लॅनान आहा तो म्हणटा आमकां पयशे मोडचे पडटले एक्वायर करपाक. एक्वायर तर करीत तुमकां कितले पयशे लागतले? 10 करोड 15 करोड, दॅट्स ऑल. आता तुम्ही 270 करोडांचे हॉटेल बांधता, ते 270 करोडांचे 10 करोड दियात आणि आमची टेम्पलां सेव्ह करा. आमची जी भावना हा, इमोशन हा ऑफ आर हिंदू ब्रेदरन इन बॉमा, ते प्रोटेक्ट करा. 10 करोड विल बी मॅक्झिमम, मे बी 5 करोड, दॅट लेस अमाउंट. एक्वायर इट. यू आर चेंजिंग द व्हेरी फेसेट ऑफ गोवा. आमचो कल्चर पळय, आमची संस्कृती हा, ताजेर तुम्ही अटॅक करू नाका. सो वी विल बी टेकिंग अप दिस इश्यू. Thank you.
It was nice that I could speak to him, the heart of the common people. And Dev bare karu, Captain Bob, and always keep going like this. More than maybe the work getting out the emotions of the people, and give a reason for the people of Goa why you need to back Congress again.
Yes.
Or a united alliance all over.
Definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you for your time.